Here we need to analyze a graph of an object and infer few information from that. So in the question they are saying the graph shows a position of an object against time. So this is a position time graph. Okay, and there are 4 points we have selected A, B, and C and D, and we have to infer information about that. Okay, so let's look at the question. Is the velocity between A and B positive, negative, or zero? So the shape here is like this. The way we can find the the velocity is by drawing a tangent to a particular point and see what the slope looks like, right? The slope here is negative, right? Because it is more than 90 degrees, right? The slope is negative, which means my velocity between A and B is also negative, okay? What we can say about the velocity between B and C? Between B and C, as you can see, the the position time graph is flat, which means the velocity is not changing, right? Or it has a zero slope, which means the velocity between B and C is actually zero. Now, what is the acceleration between A and B, positive, negative, or zero? So when we want to infer about acceleration from a position time graph, we want to look at what is the shape of the parabolic path, right? So it is upward or a concave, it can contain water, right? Like we discussed, which means when you have upward shaping parabola or a concave parabola, right, your acceleration is positive, okay? So between A and B, my acceleration is positive. Now, part D, is the acceleration between C and D zero, positive, or negative, right? So C and D also is sort of an increasing parabola or a concave shape parabola again. So it can contain water, right? So again, concave shape parabola, which means the acceleration between C and D is also positive. So these two inferring acceleration from the ST graph is slightly harder, but if you pay attention on the shape, that whether it is a concave or convex, if the acceleration was negative, you will see inverted parabola like that, right? So this is the case when we have a negative acceleration, but when you get a parabola like that, you have a positive acceleration.